Most businesses that have reopened are still operating under some kind of restrictions, so covering all of their bills isn't a given.
In tonight's Rebound report, one expert explains that not enough small businesses are actually taking advantage of a provision in the CARES Act to help them out right now.
Julie Bresco and her other co-owner Barb have been running Pinky's Place for 7.5 years.
November, we are an antique and artisan market. We started the store as a hub for our nonprofit Pinky's Palace.
They help families in the area battling dementia or Alzheimer's. So when the pandemic hit, you could say they had twice the incentive to survive the shutdown.
So having the PPP was extraordinarily helpful in doing that and keeping us viable. It freed up our ability to pay rent and utilities and all the other expenses that just did not go away during those few months.
As helpful as the Paycheck Protection Program has been for small businesses able to land it like Pinky's Place.
And we know that small businesses employ 67% of the workforce. So we need them to reopen and reopen strong.
Dr. Michael Grayson, a PhD in business administration, says not enough small businesses right now are taking advantage of another helpful option through the federal government, the hardship program.
Hit great recession levels. So there's a lot of talk about people defaulting on their payments, stopping payments, but no one's talking about the provision of the CARES Act that requests that creditors offer some type of hardship program.
Dr. Grayson says there are no qualifications. If a business requests it, they'll get it.
This is the safety net that they envision. So for small business guys, you got to do it because you haven't had any revenues for a couple of months. You have to stop the bleeding first. It's called a hardship program. So you have to ask for it by name. You can't say, well, I'm having trouble with my payments. What do I do? They're not going to help you. I would like to enroll in your hardship program.
So eager to get the word out that Dr. Grayson has a book out on Amazon right now titled How to Stop Making Payments.
And they're just stopping making payments. And rightfully so. You're out of work. You have all these other obligations, but you want to stop payments the right way.
The $3 book, which you can land free with the coupon code on Amazon, shows businesses the ease of using the hardship program.
It has all the forms in it that you send out to the creditors. It explains step by step how to get the deferment.
Dr. Grayson says not using the perk from the government could lead to more troubles down the road as well.
You have to preserve your credit because ultimately this is going to be over. Banks are going to be lending like crazy because the government's going to force them to do that, but they're only going to loan to people with good credit scores.
Right now, the crew at Pinky's Place is positioned well to progress forward. But if trouble were to arise again, they know where they could turn.
Luxury, and as a small business owner, we are going to take advantage of any and all opportunities that we can.
Now, to qualify again for the hardship program, you have to formally reach out to your creditors to let them know instead of just not paying on your loan. If a business has hurt its creditor already, Dr. Grayson says it's usually easier to create a new entity than trying to fix that credit because there are no consumer protection laws for businesses like there are for personal credit. And the Kindle version of Dr. Grayson's book, How to Stop Making Payments, available free right now on Amazon if you'd like to check it out. And of course, as Michigan looks to get back on its feet, we want to connect with you. If you know a person or organization helping others, give us a call or send an email to rebound@fox17online.com.